Alright, you know what? Let's just go live. There's too many amazing people in chat already. I feel bad, leaving you hang there. But I will just put, just take a pause. Pour this sweet beer in there. Good way to start it off. How are we doing, everybody? I think if I got everything unmuted, that's a classic me trick.
Well, look
is
at
to
that rack. That is awesome.
to get it to start with everything muted.
That right
Huber
there
with the
is a
follow.
sick
Thank you very
rack.
much, Huber. Nice name, dude. So, are we ready to get our classic on? Hang on, let me go back through. Caleb, Spicy Caleb as I'm calling him now, or Spicy C for short. Stardog playing like a noob. Brad, how you doing, buddy? Goose Cackle. The Caleb 811. Mark, Ice, Gunder, Non-Stick, Ring Golf. Skelet Elvis, how you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you around for a long time. A lot of stuff is still broken, yeah, apparently so. That's alright. I put a couple of messages out. We're pretty sure that there's going to be a lot of tinkering and fine-tuning and stuff. It's going to keep going, but it shouldn't. We should never retract anything. So, if there's something and you find, just use it, do it. As long as it's not cheating, obviously. We're the ones setting the game, so play the game. That's all I'm going to say. I've been playing Classic already, but running into issues. That's all good, man. You came to the right stream. Hopefully, the issues we can help you through. So that's it. Right. Well, it's kind of fitting again that we've got the classic screenshots flicking through in the background there, because it's been a magical 3 years probably. Yeah, I think just gone 3 years I've been playing. And so, disclaimer. Clip this one, guys. I am not the professional of this game. People like Flinter, Flinter's got like 5,000 hours. I've got 1,800. But I, like all games I do, I go pretty hardcore into them. And I've done a lot of reading, and I've shot a lot of good animals, and I think I've got a lot of good advice to give you guys. So don't take it for gospel. It's just good advice. There we go. Not getting paid for my animals. Okay, that's not a good one. Non-stick. We'll definitely have to look into that one. My beard looks brushed today. I don't think I did anything to it. I've had some Wyatt hanging on to it. So maybe he's just pulled it all out there. Fluffed it out for me. Got myself a Scrubby, how you doing, dude? Warming up on the polar bear's belly. Yeah, man. Defo. So, let's flick over scene anyway. What do I gotta do? No, I want to keep the webcam. What am I looking for? That one there. That's what we need to change. So, as you can see, I have started a brand new account that's called TreeKiwi. I've got absolutely zero gems, and I'll just slide that around to show you that it's there's nothing hiding up there in the overlay. So this like who have we got in here that's brand new. I'm going to run through it for you. I can see a lot of names in here, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna, if you know what, I'm starting from the start, and if you know it, just go until you get to a part maybe you don't know, you want to know questions from. So of course you start with the 243 and the shoddy, and you get the black caller, the bleak caller, right? So because everything's GM related now, the first thing you want to do, I think, is turn as many missions on that you think you might have a shot at unlocking, because I've gone to this the event because I want that nice golden 243, and I've unlocked all of these apart from this last one, which is locked still, so I need to complete those first. So, oh damn! Welcome on in, everybody. Zaggy DK, welcome on in to the Zagga Nation viewers. Thank you very much. And it came at just a good time too, Zagga. We're just starting to warm up.
Well, look at
Get
that
in there.
rack.
So
that is awesome.
David Man with the follow. Thank you very much, my man.
That right there is
Really
rack.
appreciated. What was I going to say? I gotta think now. Yeah, so
Well, look at that rack. That is
all
awesome.
all of the followers coming in.
That
Zarkatron
right
as
there
well.
is
Thank
a
you very
sick
much.
rack.
Really appreciate it. Yeah, very nice. Sorry, you guys have just caught me off guard a little bit. So, like, these are worth 1,000 GMs each, right? And so I'm going to go to Loggers Point, because what I'm actually going to do tonight is recreate the first time I ever went hunting in this game. And I remember it because I saw this huge mule deer, and I was like, oh, they must all look really, really big, right? And it was in a group of 5, and I got like real nervous and all this, and it ran away. I never got it. What a buzzkill, but it's true.
Look at that rack.
So
that is awesome.
Make the most of the missions. There is
That
a
right
buttload
there
of missions.
is a
I can't
sick
remember
rack.
how many EMs you can get out of the, like, if you complete all these. I think it's somewhere in like the 300,000.
Well, look at that rack.
range
That
of
is
gems.
awesome.
So fools.
That right there.
Thanks for the
is a
follow.
Sick rack.
Very, very, very kind of you, sir. Harley is now hosting me. Hey Harley, how you doing? It has been a little while. It has been a little while. So if you've got a burning question, just at me. There we go, Master Sergeant. People that have a premium membership going at the moment get EMs, or yeah. So if you had a membership, you should get that membership converted into EMs for you, and then you can use them in the store. But anyway, so real quickly, use the mission system. It's free, easy GMs, guys. So because I'm going to Loggers tonight, I've unlocked the whitetail missions. I can't unlock the mule deer yet because
Look at that
I need
rack.
to do
That
something
is
first.
awesome.
I need to complete the whitetail ones.
That right there
But
is a sick
you
rack.
can do these retrospectively, so you don't have to close the game and stuff anytime. You just got to Alt Tab out, which I know is a bit of a pain in the butt,
Well,
but
look
it
at
still
that
works,
rack.
and you
That
can
is awesome.
you can redo new ones. All these lovely
That
follows
right
coming in.
there
Thank you
is
so
a
much,
sick
everyone.
rack.
Yeah, that's all good. Sorry, I'm a little bit sidetracked here. So yeah, make sure you guys get in there. Gunda.
Go and bag some awesome deers now.
I've never looked so good on stream ever. They put a paper bag over my head, Uni. Jesus. Anyway, alright, so yeah, Uni's gonna be cutting me out one in real life now. So anyway, you know, plan your hunt is what I'm gonna say, because that's the most important thing. So the next thing you want to think about is where you want to go, and when I say that, I talk about weapons. So you've got the 243, which is good to everything up to deer. You can't shoot pigs with it. So you can't shoot red deer, so it's kind of that whitetail, mule deer, Sitka deer, everything down pretty much.
Y'all ready for this?
Whoa, Jay, coming in with 5 gifted subs, dude. You're an absolute champion. Thank you very much.
Y'all ready for this?
Oh, jeebus. I think it's always been like that, Mark. Sorry to come through, but let me just get in this Velociraptor.
Y'all ready for this?
Philly Felix, Point of Time, Martin Ketchum, the Tar, 1599. Welcome into the Honorary Kiwi Club, and Jay, you are the best, bro. Thank you so much, man. Really,
Y'all
really.
ready for this?
Am I a hunter dev? Yes and no. I'm a community manager there, but I don't do development on the game. You wouldn't want me anywhere close to the code.
Y'all ready for this?
Tomorrow, Truax. It's gonna be good. All right. Anyway, so
Well, look at that rack.
I'm just
That
thinking
is
you're gonna have to
awesome.
think about what you want to
That
go because of
right
the gems.
there
But
is a sick
there's 2
rack.
things I can recommend. Get a bow, and like I've tried all the bows out a lot. And would highly recommend the Parker Python. It is the most user-friendly bow in the game, especially once you get the sight on it. And so we need to save up 11,900 GMs, which, you know, is not too many missions really, and then plus the animals that we're going to be shooting as well. Or the other thing is, if you want to just put some EMs into the game, I recommend this bow. That rangefinder sight is, it's very, very good. There's no more guessing. The pin lights up and tells you what range it's at and stuff like that. So this is going to be your culling weapon of choice. You're just going to be like quacha, 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 and then the GMs are just going to be going because it's so quiet, so silent, and it's really, really good. Rifles though, maybe bows aren't your thing. There is one rifle that I recommend. This is always one of these boner contention things, and hopefully it's unlocked now. Actually, it should be, because it was in Doc's shed. But if it isn't, then that's alright, because we can still use the other one. 300. Oh, maybe it is in dock shed still. Or maybe I'm just blind. But anyway, it's the 300. But I like the black, the sleek black one actually. Is there a dock shed still? There is a dock shed still. Why is there a dock shed still? Yeah, okay, there's still things that need to be done 100% in here. Not buyable, not buyable, not buyable. This, no, that one's not got that. Here it is here. This sleek gun is amazing. And what you want to do is, because when you're buying, the other good thing about the bow is it's ethical for every single species in the game. Every single species, you don't need to worry about a permitted species list. Where if you're looking at the rifles in the game, you've got the little tick boxes here. And so the best way and the only way to do it actually is to go to either the ammo or click on the rifle, then it tells you what's permitted for. In my head I just go, right, this is the biggest and that's the smallest, and then you can kind of put everything in between it. So wild boar, well actually I guess the whitetail, that medium-sized deer species is the lowest. I don't think you can't shoot fox, no. I think you can shoot coyote though, can you? Where's the Yodi? Yeah, you can shoot coyote with it. So they were in Dell sheep and goats. So in my opinion, this has got the best ethical list out of any gun in the game, and apart from the drilling rifle of course, because you can shoot everything with that too, but it's really high penetration, this gun, like and it just slams everything. You can Texas heart shot until, you know, there's nothing left of Texas heart shot in this thing. This gun is it's beautiful, and this was my baby. This is the first gun I ever bought in the game actually, way back in the day. So that's where you want to work to. I'm going to go with bows, but the problem with bows is you probably need callers, and so that brings us to the next thing. If you're going to drop money on the game at all, there's one bundle, where is it, that I recommend buying. It is the Crazy Caller bundle, which is somewhere over the rainbow. This one here. So it's 2,460 EMs, okay, but that would be a bloody good investment of money, that would be, because you get every single caller in the game. I think it's minus the goose, the magpie goose. So not, maybe it's minus Pequeen Bay too. Anyway, so you get 90% of the callers. So you don't quite get all of them, but now you can just grind them because the callers ain't even that much, man. So let's go and have a look. So for GMs, you know, that's like a couple of missions. So there we go. Why not the 30R TreeKiwi? That's a good point, Mark. I don't know. You know, it's up to you guys. This is like we're turning into a MOBA now, really, where you can, you know, build however you want to build, I suppose, and go after whatever you want to go after. Duck, you know, like someone we were talking about it before in chat, ducks, geese, and things like that. They will be really good GMs, but the problem is you're going to have to put a lot of money into, or GMs into the investment of them, because let's have a look at the decoys. Look, they're 1,000. Are they all the same price for the ducks and stuff? Like, they're the same price pretty much, apart from the spinning ones. Those are spinnies. But yeah, so like that's going to be really expensive. So I would not recommend the duck shooting unless you've got a friend that already has a setup, and then you're licensed to print the GMs. But yeah, it's all good. Chaz, how you doing? And so I'm sorry, I'm not really focusing on the chat too much. I'm just kind of like going through everything in my mind, and then we'll stop and we'll do some questions and stuff like that. So starting out new, you just got to think about what you want in the game and how you're going to start earning those GMs to unlock everything pretty much. I wouldn't worry about anything else too much at the moment. These here unlock, they used to unlock. Do they still unlock? Yeah, so these unlock as you get go up in the hunter score, which is up in here. So you don't need to buy these, but they're handy. They are handy, that's for sure. Yeah, so and that just unlocks more slots and stuff for you to be able to use. So before we move on from here, there's one thing that I'll probably keep banging on about tonight over and over and over again. Go to this help tab. There's two really important things. The Hunter Support 3. Hunter Support. So if you have any problems at all, click on that. It'll take you to the support page. The Hunter Forum, and then I'm going to say arguably the best thing, like I spent hours reading this, the Hunter Wiki. If you want to know something in it, let's have a quick look at it now. Give me them cookies. And this is done by Who Cares, which is the top, he's got the top Hunter score in the game at the moment. So this has got everything, absolutely everything in it you want to know. It's a little bit weird to get your head around to start with, but you can go by reserves, animals, player advancement, mechanics, seasons, you know. There's FAQs, everything in here. You name it, it's in here pretty much. If it exists in the game, Who's put it in there, and it's fantastic. And I spent hours and hours and hours reading this when I first started. You know, I was like, oh, I've got some baiting sites now, you know, how do they work? And then it goes through this here. It tells you it's all really nicely laid out, and all the information that you want is here. The other thing I can recommend, which I'm plugging Who again for this, but he's got amazing videos. Go to YouTube and so search Who Cares, and he's got a series called Let's Hunt. And so if you're like, oh man, I don't know how to get red deer, so type in Let's Hunt red deer and come up with Who Cares videos, and he goes through exactly how to get them, and so it's really, really good. Every species in the game he covers, I think. So super rare animal gallery, yeah, exactly. And so this is the thing about classic, okay guys, which is one of the main things about it is a rare in classic is way more rare than Call of the Wild. A big trophy is way more rare than a diamond in Call of the Wild. And so we have proper leaderboards too for everything. So I'm not sure what's going on with these missing images, but whatevs. Yeah, and so the other thing too in this game is everything's got true racks, okay? So you're going to need to be able to start field judging things. Actually, let's take a step back, because if you click on your tab, here you have ranks, achievements, skills, statistics and stuff, okay? So don't worry about this ranks thing too much at the moment. Skills is where you want to go to. So every single species in this game and every weapon has a skill thing that you need to get up to. So the more that you spot or track an animal, you know, this little progress bar starts coming up, and the more information you start to unlock. And if we go back to our handy wiki here, I'll show you, because at certain skills, I saw it before, equipment, no, it's gameplay, isn't it? Reserve, player advancement, skills. He's just changed it a little bit. So this is what we're looking at here, and so you get this nice little progression bar around here. And then if we go to tracking skills and click on that, so here it tells you at what level things start to unlock. So at level 0, you're able to tell a species and state, such as fleeing, roaming, eating or bedding, from any track. So at 2 you can tell the blood type, so that means that you can tell what sort of how good your shot was, I guess. So you can get lung blood, body blood, intestines, stuff like that. At 4 you can get gender, the ability to tell gender from an animal from audio clues. So sorry, tracking is everything, absolutely everything tracking. So calls, tracks, calls and tracks. What am I missing? I think that's it, actually, calls and tracks. And then age, this one's, oh, this is from bedding and feeding tracks with a 6% accurate time. So Call of the Wild, you've got like a whole different skill set you can start switching off and stuff. This one you can get everything from it, so it's pretty good. Calls, tracks and dropping things, and that's the one. Yeah, and so yeah, you can see everything goes from 0 to 20. So at 20 you get all of these and everything else, so you get the most accurate tracking information you can get in the game. We'll touch on, it's kind of the same with spotting skills as well. So the more information you get, the more you spot. So level 1, 0, you can just see the species and the gender. Level 3, you can tell how heavy the animal is. Level 5, you can get to tell the score of the spotted animal with a 60% accuracy range, and then it just gets better and better the further through you go. And then if we go back to weapons, weapons. Wait, is it going to be in here? Is it going to be in here? I don't know if it's in it was in here or not. Spotting, shooting. Here we go. So shooting is exactly the same, but it's per weapon, right? So you have 20 levels in each gun, and you have to hit the animal for you to be able to get more weapon skill. And every time you get higher weapon skill, you can hold your breath longer and steady it. It becomes more steady as well. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's good. All right. So anyway, let's kind of skip along a little bit here and. Actually, no, questions time. Before we go too much further, any questions so far? I can jump back a little bit because this is what I was going to say actually, is if you're like, I don't know what a big white-tailed deer looks like in this in this game rather, go to the leaderboards, click on the, because it's Boone and Crockett scoring system, so that everything's scored like in real life in this game, and then you can click on the trophy pose, and most of the time they're terrible trophy shots. Not Kappa. Oh, it hurts my eyes. I spent a long time doing trophy shots. I just wish people would do it. Sorry, Lodgy, you're probably in the chat like, that was me, you wanker. Leave me alone, leave my trophy shot skills alone. Yeah, so anyway, you can go into anything. And the other thing that's exciting about this game is the non-typicals. Oh, look at this one. I think I saw this one in the forums this year. I mean, they look a bit ridiculous, but look at the state of that. Imagine putting that in your lodge. That is awesome. That's the biggest mule deer I've ever seen in my life. That is a nice rack, ladies and gentlemen, right there. I'm talking about the deer here, not the pixelated female in there, just to be clear. All right, so let's get a question. Sorry, let me go back. Are there animal organs more detailed in a classic compared to Call of the Wild? No, I'd say they're pretty even, Moggy, I think, to be honest. So EM for premium owners will flow in during the next days. I would say so, Master Sergeant. Yeah, mate. How much does your old lady hate you right now for streaming? I don't know. I'm not sure. Does the caliber of weapon have an impact on CSS? No, Chetty, it doesn't. So in this game, you can shoot whatever you want with whatever gun, okay, and you won't get the CSS score affected. You get harvest integrity. Wait, I'm getting my games mixed up now. Trophy, harvest integrity. Well, let's shoot someone and have a look. I can't remember. We'll run through that later. And then, but the thing is you won't get a score. You get disqualified in this if you use the wrong ammo. So you won't get CS actually. So it does. Sorry, you're right. It does affect CSS because if you don't get a rating for it, you don't get the CSS. So yes. Hey Biggie, how you doing, mate? Do you want to showcase the trophy lodge system? Yeah, we can do that later. Let's go and shoot some animals, I think. So sounds good. You will get so much money with this marketing move. Well, I mean, obviously that's the company's hopes, because everybody actually genuinely loves this game at work, and we needed something fresh, some fresh way to get players into it, to keep it on going, keep everyone in the love circles. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Keep the lovely community going. That's what I was trying to say. Community, so it's like a circle. It's like a circle. All right, so let's go. I'm just going to start a single player now. So I'm going to recreate my first ever game in this. I didn't even know there were more maps in here, and this is a good time to go through. So in here you can choose what starting time you want to go to. There's 2 lodges you can start at, and if you start placing tents like Call of the Wild, you can spawn on those too. So these are all maps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and if you click on any of them, look, it takes you to different ones. So let's go through it. So White Hart Island, this is the first map to ever come out, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's like a smaller map, so it's kind of a little bit more low key. It's good fun. Lots of blacktail, whitetail, turkey, elk, coyote on here. Bobcat as well. Then loggers is in here, this is where I'm going to go to. This is kind of like an open, there's a lot of open fields in it, and then some tight forest areas as well. Settlers Creek is a bitch. Sorry, I like it, but it's a hard map. It's got really dense bush in it, tight gullies, streams, and all sorts of stuff. But so, the other thing too, actually, is like, how do we know what's on this map, right? So you have to hold, or you go to the wiki, but you have to hold over the lodge, and you get this pop up, which is really not the nicest thing, the nicest way to tell, I suppose. But you hold over a lodge on whatever map you're looking at, and then you get a list. And it pays to go over both, because you won't find all the species on all parts of the map. So, here you can see feral hog, turkey, whitetail, black bear, cottontail rabbit, and bobcat. But I don't think it had elk on that list, did it? So up in here you can see there's cottontail rabbit, bobcat, and yeah, there's elk up in this part of the map too. So yeah, but anyway, so I'm going to go back to loggers. Oh, hang on, so this is somewhere in America too. America! Red Feather Falls, that's quite a nice map too. I can't remember where that one's based. I think it's America as well. Hirschfelden, which you guys probably remember. This is the OG Hirschfelden, so this is based in Germany. It's got wild boar, roe deer, red deer. It doesn't have fallow, sadly. Hemeldal, this is a Swedish map, or a one based in Scandinavia anyway. Reindeer, moose, red fox, roe deer, brown bear, ptarmigans as well. This is your duck shooting map. So there's also white-tailed deer and stuff. This is Rougarou Bayou, and so this is where people spend many hours setting up awesome duck spots. So you have to work your way through this bit of a maze, find yourself a nice little area that you think ducks might come in to. Valdebar, this is based on the French Alps, so it's really cool. It's an awesome map. Like, the elevation is ridiculous up here. Like, I don't even know what it is in game, but have a really nice river that goes through here. Red deer, roe deer, fox, European rabbits, stuff like that too. And then you get up into the Alps, and there's actually ibex up there, which is really cool fun to hunt. Here's your first Australian map. So this is Bush Runners Run. There's good old kangaroos, pigs, goats. What else am I missing? Rabbits, fox on here. It's a good running, well, not a running gun run, but goats are good fun to shoot at, that's for sure. And the pigs are pretty good too. I like this map, it's good fun. It's like another casual one. This map here, this is your classic. Well, actually it's got run and gun to it, but it also has species on here you can't do that. So moose, bison, thick as thieves up through here. It's really nice. But then you've got Dell sheep, Sitka deer, polar bears are up and around here and stuff like that too. So this is a huge map. Okay, it doesn't look that big, but it's massive, man. It is chunky. Yeah, so it's quite good fun. You can sort of hunt it a bit more casually if you're like, I just feel like going to get some GMs quickly. Just get that 300 I was telling about, run down here, just shoot everything, bam, bam, melt that barrel on everything and get all that GMs. Timber Goals is my favourite map. This is based on the Rocky Mountains. Oh, that was based on Alaska, sorry. So this has got your Rocky Mountain elk, your grizzly bear, wolves, ptarmigan, bighorn sheep on this one too, wolves, mule deer. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, ptarmigan as well. And this is a beautiful map, so nice, set in the autumn and the fall. It's got great colours to it. This one's your second Australian map, called Peekabeen Bay. It's got water buffalo, bunting, you name it. It's in Samba deer, rooster deer. Jeez, it sucks getting old. Rooster, yeah. And let's just go. Magpie goose, Samba deer, water buffalo, bunting, feral hog, magpie goose. I think that pretty much covers it. Or rooster deer, yeah, it does. So it's a nice map though. I like it. The Samba.
Y'all ready for this?
Chetty. Oh, dumb Bigfoot, dude, you're too much, man. Thank you so much. 17 gift subs now, dude. You are. Gotta stop, man. Gotta stop. Make me feel bad. But thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. And enjoy those those emotes, Chetty. They're beautiful. Ooh, lads. Yeah. So anyway, enough talking. You get the idea. Let's go and shoot something. I'm gonna recreate my first hunt. Hopefully this is going to load. I haven't even test loaded it actually. So far so good. You should hear some beautiful music that like any classic player will just know inside out. It starts every single time.
Y'all ready for this?
Biggie gifting a sub to Moggy. Dude, you guys are too much. Thank you so much, everyone. Absolutely fantastic. Oh yeah, Prost. Cheers, everybody. Let's crack into some classic. This actually excites me.
That is awesome.
Psycons, thanks for the follow, man, and thank you
That right there.
everybody else that's
Sick
followed too.
rack.
I can go back to the list later. I just wanted to kind of talk about it all and stuff like that. So, when you're in game, what do I do? How do I do things? You need to equip you can only equip at tents or lodges, okay? So you want to just push I, and that brings you to your inventory. And now you've got a couple of things. You can buy loadouts, which are pretty good. So you call the wild players. I've been requesting this for ages. Is there any way we can save our loadouts so we don't have to load up every time? They're in this game. They're in this game. But I don't own any yet because I've obviously just started. So these are the weapons you can see here. Here's all 243s, and it goes shoddy. I'm gonna slap that in there. Probably put some bird. Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. I've got to. You've got crappy. Wait, what can I shoot? It's probably almost arguably better to take the shotgun to start with, I reckon. I don't know what everyone else thinks about that, but because you can shoot everything with the shotty. You've got slugs. You've got slugs, buckshot, and birdshot. There's pheasants on this map, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get rid of that. Slugs, birdshot, bite it up. So next thing, you got the equipment tab. So this is where you get rid of that camera. Just freaking bin that thing. That's it's got worse resolution in it than most cameras from like 1995. Just use the screen print. If you want to take a nice photo, screen print that shit. Steam F12, or if you want to use GeForce, old F1. I think it is. Yeah, it is old F1, isn't it? Binoculars, key, absolutely key. Sentinel eliminator, pretty key. We'll go into wind on this one. The wind in Call of Wild is more advanced, okay? So I honestly don't worry about the wind too much. I just carry the scent eliminator around with me. Clothing, I don't have too much here. You've got an Arctic jacket, because if you don't have the right gear on in the freezing conditions in this game, you actually freeze and you die. So, and it gets worse. Like as you get colder, you start shaking and you can't shoot anything, and then you die of hypothermia, and it's a pain in the butt. But anyway, because we don't know much, this is looking pretty good. So, what I used to do is, because I like when
Y'all ready for this?
Aircraft Mech 93, and Biggie dude, thank you so much, man. That was awesome of you guys to be doing that. I just like I've only been going, actually it's a month today I think that we've been going, and the support has been crazy. It's been awesome. So Infomap, and this is what you're looking at, this one here. So you can actually look at any reserve you want while you're in this game, but obviously you don't want to do that. You want to stay in here. And so a couple of things that's really good about this one is you can draw on this map. Everyone can see it in multiplayer games like that. I always kind of draw a bit of a hunting route like that, and then you can obviously clear it as well. You can place waypoints down. Oops. You can right click while you got your hunter made out too. Actually, wait, what's going on? Why you no put out? Is it broken? No, there we go. That's weird. Something weird's going on. This game is like a classic car, okay? It's beautiful, sometimes has some hiccups. You just either got to beat them out of it or just move on and accept it for what it is. But they're not usually game breaking. They're just kind of like finicky things that kind of might frustrate you a little bit. But it doesn't take away the amazingness of it. Yeah, so unlike unlike a couple of things, unlike Call of Wild, you have to load the gun. It's not automatically loaded, so you have to bring it up to load it. I'm going to put buckshot in to start with, because that's probably the safer round to have in there. What you always want to have your hunter made out, which is tab. In this game, I'm going to head out. So let's say it'd be funny if I could do it again. Like I headed up this hill, and I remember these big mule deer coming over the top of the ridge line, and there was just this silhouette, so these huge big racks in there, and I was sold. Like literally, I was doing the trial version, and I got to the top of the hill here. Didn't think I could shoot them because I was only on the guest account, and I saw these big things. I was like, holy crap! Oh man, it's doing the lag thing. Why you do the lag thing? That ain't good. So it's really... why is this doing this? Is it everywhere? I don't understand it. It's as smooth as... there it stopped again. Alright, we're going to run with it. It goes smooth sometimes. Look at that. Now it's smooth. I don't know. Weird. Super weirdness happening. But it's smooth again, so whatever. Doesn't matter. Something's not heavy on the ticket. No, it's not. There's going to be some big upgrades coming in soon, Moggy. Big upgrades. It's going to be good. Yeah, so you don't want to run in this game. You just don't. Like, the fastest you want to do is walk like this. And what will always happen 95% of the time is as soon as an animal comes in render, and render is the what you can see on your hunter mate, so only in the map that's where you can get calls from. Outside of that you'll never receive a call. As soon as an animal actually comes into that map, it'll call. So you're kind of safe to walk at the start of the game, but this is a lot more hardcore than Call of Wild, and if you run and gun like you see a lot of people doing in Call of Wild, you'll never see anything in this game. It's just like more simulation-y than Call of Wild by a long way. So we'll get into the tracking and stuff soon. Hopefully we'll be able to find some animals and things like that. So switch to the map. It seems to be working alright now, eh? I don't think I've seen it anymore. Switch to map, go to inventory, upload, unload weapon, reload weapon, and the lag stops. Don't know why. Okay, let's give this a go. So wait, oh, this is the same place anyway. Unload weapon, reload. Let's put them back in. Let's see if that works. Maybe I need to actually drag the ammo out. That's weird. It's running smooth enough most of the time. But the important thing to you guys to know is that I actually can't see the lag on here, so I don't know. It's something to do with the streaming. It's not the game. So yeah, there we go. And there we go. So this is the reason you want to have your hunter mate open to get these sounds. So you can see it's right on the edge of the screen there, and this is another thing, is that blip of where the animal is roughly, that gets more and more accurate the more your skills go up. And so I always just drop a dot on it roughly where it was, because you can kind of get pretty carried away with it all. But I know there's some things that I'm just going to have to say, because I know, like, there's never any male mule deer roaming with females in the same herd in this game. If there's male mule deers, they'll be in packs of other males, or they might have been just in the area somewhere. So I mean, I think we should probably just shoot the first one anyway. Oops, I've got my everything all. And you're going to get sick of that noise. I highly recommend getting the grunt caller ASAP. Yeah, I know they don't have CSS Bigfoot, but I just want to warm up the old shot, warm up the skills a little bit. Gee, it's going to be really hard because I don't have any way of telling. No, let's not. Yeah, you're right, Bigfoot. Let's keep going. Let's not get her. This is probably going to be a rare. Moggy, you bought a new PC off my friend in January. Replaced my 10-year-old PC, dude. How many times have been upgraded in that time? That is incredible. Question: by the CSS, you need to sell the animal, or you receive the GMs if you don't sell. No, you have to sell the animal, Joe. If you don't sell it, you don't get the money for it, I think. But we'll go through that. Hopefully we go through that. So yeah, there we go. And they could also be part of the 5 brothers. So best mule deer combination you get in this game is called the Five Brothers, which is what Biggie's talking about. And so that means that you, well, yeah, there's 5 male mule deer, and they just nicknamed the Five Brothers. So this game you really want to just like relax, just like, you know, you if you've got 10 minutes to play the game, even half an hour, probably, oh, excuse me, not going to have a very good time. Unless you got like geese shooting or something, you can set up, if you got a goose blind set up or whatever, then you can just load and start blasting some geese for sure. So 3 graphics card, multiple hard drives. Oh, nice. Love Storms with that host. Thank you very much. If I'm missing your guys' questions, just, you know, at me in the chat there, so it just sticks out a little bit more. Actually, I've got something to do too, when I remember it. Let me just get back into here. Hopefully it'll work. Everyone that does this, I like to get it. Look at this one, Bigfoot. This is for you, buddy. I just like to. It's fantastic. Thank you for the support, man. I really appreciate it. And sweet Mugosaurus Rex. It's a good game to play if you have a hangover. Yeah, you're probably right there, Hosen. I'd say so. Can't wait for that cup. I know, right? I got my one. I don't know if you guys seen it. So I got this one. These are all done by Ned Bella. So she's made these, all the emotes that are in channel. These are all done by Ned Bella. And so every cup has the TK logo on one side, and then your choice of emote on the other one. Just a little, you know, sales plug there for Ned and myself. So it's good. But yeah, I'm gonna put water in it because I hate coffee. Yeah, I don't usually do a lot of coffee, but actually recently I have a little bit more. So even Classic even has ghillie suits, so I don't have to get on your nerves about it. That's right. That's right. Actually, we didn't even go through like the store in Classic. We need to go through that. Is ridiculous. There is layers to layers upon layers of layers and layers and layers of different stuff in there. It is crazy. So much stuff. Yeah, so the ghillie suits, hotly contested. I personally don't like them. You do look cool, but they have a noise. They make more noise in this. Actually, why is that? Oh, you guys can't see that. It's all right. I forgot to turn my Steam notifications off, but you're not getting them anyway. So I'm. Oh, what was that? A rabbit or something? So that big block there that you can see, that's what the tracks look like. When you get up close, you can see the tracks, but this is how the highlighting in this game works. And see how it's a big fat one? I know that is the same animal as the one that's calling at the moment. So I know that track is the female track of that doe. Hopefully we come across one later. But if it's either a different animal, it's just a thin little cone. And now, so if I click this on, there's 2, I wish I could actually point, but you see in the hunter mate there's 2 lights flashing down. That means that I found 2 tracks of that animal, and the first one was the call. So the first call that we received got that red dot. Now I picked up her second track, which is lit up the second one, and then the third one will light up light the third dot up. And the reason for these is you get the most XP, because remember now I'm getting my mule deer tracking skills up. You get the most XP for the first 3 that you find. So there we go. Then after the third one, it's not the same. And so here we go. You can see that she's quite close as well. So obviously, the higher your skills are, the more.
Y'all ready for this?
Bigfoot. You guys are too much, man. Thank you so much. Botty, what a deserving person to get that sub too. He's a classic champion, he is. yeah, so there you go. You can see now that it's just gone to dotted. So it's like a time thing. When that was solid, you can pretty much guarantee that the animal is within that ring. And after it's dotted, it's maybe on it or outside it. But I'm not going to go after her. We know that she's down that way. She's probably trying to work her way down to the call spot. So let's keep pumping up the hill here a little bit more. And in this game, if you're not doing anything, you want to be picking up every single track you get, man, because they all count. Every single one you pick up counts towards the you know, unlocking the information, stuff like that. So, by the way, is it sad that I remember the song? No, Moggy, I don't think so. Yeah, that's right. And if you guys have not, and you want to, make sure you join the Discord, because you know, obviously there's a lot of cool people over there. You also, if you're a sub, get some sweet little extra sub. Oh wait. Brad's and Ice in here, and Ned. Are you three lovely people in here? I've worked out a way to say thank you even more to the tier 2 subs. So Ned tapped me today and was like, hey, do you know that you can do sound alerts for people that come into the chat? And so I'm going to put it on the tier 2 subs, so if when you come into the chat, the first time you use a chat message, it'll trigger a sound alert to let me know that you're in the chat. You guys can pick whatever you want. It's got to be like 5 seconds. Can't be like, you know, a whole bunch of vulgar stuff, but you can pick whatever you want. Doesn't matter, it's all good. So yeah, let me know what soundbite you want, or I can just give you something, but that's probably not as exciting as you guys been able to pick whatever sound you want. So, hey buddy, yeah, I stream 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from this channel, the personal one. And there we go, Zaggy. That sounds interesting. It does. Yeah, so make sure that you guys, you know how to get hold of me on the Discord. You can choose whatever sound bit you want. And so, like Ice, if you'd said, hi, how are you going? Whatever you want to say, the first thing. And Zaggy's in. He is absolute legend of a man. Yeah, then it will pop up a sound that everyone can hear. Geez, I might need to drop the sub. I guess it's a long name. But I'm just looking at the overlay, and things aren't fitting in the boxes. And I don't have OCD, but sometimes I have OCD. So there we go. So if Ned Bella comes in, I did a test thing today. You can do like a text one too, so it reads it out in their computer voice. Let's see what it does. But yeah. So what happened to the people who don't have a lot of time to play, a lot of money to spend? Kind of a kick in the guts there, boys. What do you mean? So, here, let me go back. So what happens to the people who don't have a lot of time to play or a lot of money to spend? Kind of a kick in the guts. I don't understand what you mean by that, Psycho. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Yeah, Ari, you also have OCD sometimes? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Zaggy, man. 12 hours. Beautiful. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, like, obviously, we got criticised a lot. Well, the game got criticised a lot, I should say, for not being a true free-to-play or whatever. Even though it was free-to-play, but it just wasn't what people were used to. So we have made it now more traditional. Well, brought it up to date with the free-to-play models that are around, and all free-to-play games require grinding. It's just the way it is. It's the only way they survive. If you make it too easy, then the game would be, you know, it wouldn't last that long. So yeah, it's just part of the you know, and like I was saying, stuff is so expensive and need to get. So this is what I was talking about, Psycho. Is that A, it's a free game, so you know it's free. Can't really complain in that department. But B, if you go and do the missions, man, you get heaps of GMs, heaps and heaps of GMs. And then I was talking about, maybe you missed the start of the stream. Like, I would go for either a bow or the 300 in the game to start with. Those are the best advice I can give you. So, but yeah, it's just a grindy free-to-play game now. But it depends what you want to play it for too. Like, this game is actually all about trophy hunting. It's not traditionally about harvesting a lot of animals. You can do that too now, and now there's even more reason to, right, because of the GMs in it. But it's actually, this game is about finding the big racks, because they are all unique. It's got true racks and stuff like that. So it depends on what you want in a game, Psycho. Like, it really depends on what you value in a game. Like, maybe this game's not for you, and that's okay. It's like, we can't force everybody to play it. You know, pretty much, just being honest with you, mate, it's you got to work out whether this game is for you. If it's not, that's fine. That's why I could call the Wilds there. Actually, it's fit the people that don't like the hardcore games so much. Oh, collectible. So let's go back. So there's collectibles in this game. This gives you hunter score as well. So that's a mushroom, and you can tell the sound's a bit different. So there we go. Goose cackle. You must have, what must you have? All goose cackle. Yeah, and the mission system now is more important. Like, people just did the missions because you got like little GM bonuses. You used to be able to use GMs only for consumable items, and now obviously you can use it for everything, so that's really good. Piggy Wiggy. I don't have a Piggy Wiggy caller, I don't think, so I didn't even check. That wasn't very smart. But they should give out some GM actually. The pigs in this game are psychos. They will mow your ass down. Ain't no doubt about it. So I'm just gonna get the old slug in it. If I miss, I'm dead, pretty much. So whatever. I think I either just saw it or saw something else. Yeah, look at that up there. Okay, so spotting. There we go. Male, actually. So let me bang on some Sand Eliminator. I'm using Call of the Wild keys. That's the other thing, guys, is that for some reason they decided to make the keys different between games, and if you play a lot like I do, both, you'll get mixed up for the first few times. So there we go. 360 no scope him. Do it for the content. Oof, I wish. I just want to get up close enough. But yeah, so some of you guys that play a lot, Call of Wild fits the people who don't like hardcore games. You describe it perfectly to go. Exactly. It's like Call of Wild is a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong. Like, I really love the game, but it's not as hardcore as this. You got to be more patient, invest a lot more time into it. 100%. Can you change the keys in Classic? Yes, I do believe you can. You might have to do it in the launcher. Some of the things, yeah, you can. There we go. But I was going to say, some of the things you can, like graphics and stuff, you have to do from the launcher. You can't do it in game. So can't no scope in this game. Well, yes you can, Hosen. I don't have a scope, but you can't jump, actually. That's true, so that's not going to work. Question. So I was looking at the 308 gun. I wanted to go for a hunt, but it comes out the 308 ammo has been what? Yeah, it's got to be a glitch. Furget, this should not have been removed at all, man. So I have 24 hours of gameplay in Call of Wild, but yeah, 1100 hours in Classic. Yeah, that's the same as I've got. Well, we looked at it the other day. I mean, just over maybe 120 hours now in Call of Wild. Something like 1800 in this game. So it's heaps better. Now I don't even know there's pigs still here. I haven't been concentrating at all. Coyote in the area somewhere. So I'm actually going to switch to my shotgun now because I don't really need anything else. But this is literally like, if any of you guys are hunters in real life, you know that you've actually got to go slowly like this to find something. Obviously you can't really crawl so easy with a shotgun like this. I mean, you can, but yeah. You mentioned earlier that Classic gets some patches soon. Oh, what we're saying is that... Oh, I can hear the pig. Oh, there it is. No idea if I hit it or not. probably a little bit high actually. Maybe I think I should have gone the tip of the... I haven't used this gun. Maybe I've used it a couple of times. Bad excuses though, but we'll know if we... Nah, I missed it. Crap, straight over the top of it, I think. Oh no, I hit it. Oh, is that poop? That's blood. So I actually just know that I think that's... Oh wait, no, that's a body shot. It looks like intestines to start with. So in this game you won't always kill something. Bows are the only ammo that will kill stuff with. Will kill something 100% of the time. You actually have to have a big enough caliber and do enough damage to drop the animal. But I don't think that was a good shot, unfortunately. Yeah, the sounds in this game are great, man, and it's got more animations, a bit more polish and stuff to it. It's good. So this is where load level tracking comes into play. So the higher tracking you go, like in Call of the Wild actually, where you can unlock the skill, the further away you can see the next dome. And so I've got these V's. You can see the V. Actually, let's rotate it. Wait, I gotta do it. That way. There we go. And that's the direction that it's running roughly. But it's only kind of roughly. Oh, there it is. So I've got to try and find it. And like I was saying, I'm not sure if it's going to do it, to be honest. So, and before tracking 101, exactly, you're in golf. And here's one thing: if you're just starting off, it's a good time to get the bloodhound. If you get it later down the track, unless you like dogs, or excuse me, you'll find that it's probably not as important because you've kind of already worked out where the animals go and how they move and stuff like that. But yeah, the tracking dogs are pretty good in this game for that. Yes, and the V could be an outright lie, Hosen. You're definitely right. I think like probably the best advice I've done is they usually run in straight lines, okay? And I look at, because you can see the old tracks on the map, I look at that shape and work out where the next one's going to be from that, because they're usually in a straight line. Unless it hits like a rock or something and goes a bit weird. Is that an animal down there? I think there's something on the horizon down there. Pheasants. And if you spook something in this game, guys, don't unless you got a lot of patience, don't think you're going to be able to call it back in. Like in Call of the Wild, you know, something spooks, you can just wait a bit and call it back in. In this one, if they spook, they pretty much will run outside any caller range, and then they've got like a huge, like, you know, they stay spooked for a long time in the game too. So, Call of the Wild is silver, right? Nah, classic seems to be polished gold. Yeah, Call of the Wild is a beautiful game, man. They're both really beautiful, and like I was trying to say before to Psycho, it just depends what you're after. I'm not going to try and sell you a game that I don't think you're going to be interested in, because I would hate to waste your time. I'm probably wasting my time as well, to be honest. But there we go. Yeah, there we go. Elvis got 3 dogs. So yeah, so in this game we'll go through the dogs. He's got the bloodhound, the retriever, and the pointer. So they're all pretty good dogs. They do what they're supposed to. I think the retriever is probably my favourite. So here's a classic. This is what I was talking about with the tracks before. Let me back up a little bit. So can you see the track on the left there? I'll use the tip of the Hunter, mate. That's just a single, looks like a fingernail, I guess, curve. That one's the fat one. So I know that track there is the pig that I'm tracking at the moment, because that's the one that's currently in my Hunter, mate. So if I go to this one, I'm guessing it's probably, I can look at it, that's another pig actually. So there we go. But you can see, look, I've got the first dot popped up on the Hunter, mate. So I know I've never seen this animal before, never tracked it before. It's at the first dot. And so this one here, that's still fleeing actually. Yeah, and there's other pigs in the area here as well actually. And that one that you can keep hearing is a pheasant in the game, but I'm not going to bother with that too much at this stage. I want to see if we can get this pig. I have a feeling... Oh, that's the other thing that's good about this game actually, is that, especially with a bow, if you shoot the animal, like in real life, you want to, and it doesn't drop on the spot, you want to leave it. Just stop and calm down, because they don't bleed out so much when they're running. After they've stopped running, they'll do a lot of bleeding out and usually fall over. So if you keep running after the animals and keep respooking, it'll take a long time for them to die. Just, I guess they've tried to simulate like the adrenaline and stuff. So if you shoot something, you get an arrow, and even if you hit it in its little tiny little finger in this game, it will die eventually. You just need to go to the kitchen, put the kettle on, go and get Merlin. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I've spent a lot of money in this game too, and that's the thing too people don't understand is I spent a lot of money on this game before I even started working at the game. I think I had most of the rifles apart from the premiums. I didn't have the weird bows, like I didn't have the cable back, didn't have the recurve. Yeah, and there's probably some other weird things I didn't have too, but that was pretty much it. I think there's something else down there. Another bird, is it? Ah, coyote. And so these are, of course, the the noob binoculars or whatever you want to call them. So they have no zoom on them, but you get a lot more fancy optics. And I would 10 out of 10 recommend investing in some of those too. Actually, that might be my piggy wiggy, I think. It's probably too far away to spot, I think. Alright, so let's just see. Like, I think if I was smart and I wasn't talking with you guys, I'd probably just stop and wait here. Because if he's still like spooked, they spook a lot easier, so it'd be better let him calm down and then come in and try and get him again. So Barker Python is awesome. Goose is my favourite. Hey, catch you soon, Ari. Yeah, the Parker Python Master Sergeant. That's the one to pick, man. That's not a bird. That's a coyote. It is indeed. Oh, dude, all the bows, Felon, all the bows in this game. Well, actually, I don't know. Now I know how they work in Call of the Wild, but I think all the bows in this game are better, to be honest. Plus the mechanics and stuff are a lot nicer. The heavy recurve bow is wicked. You're right, Stardog. If someone wants to dabble with like a different sort of bow, none of the compound bows, get the heavy recurve bow. It's got huge power. It's awesome. I use the red dragon all the time. Yeah, well, the red dragon is the same Hino as the python. So there we go. Both good bows, man. Really good. So I'm kind of a little bit skeptical as to whether I can actually catch up to this pig because they're pretty jumpy things. Yeah, and that's right, Armour Hamo. Good old Pixels always beating me to the good information. So animals in this game, they will behave different too. Generally, the call mechanics in this game are not as good as Call of the Wild. So pretty much you can call or use scent eliminator and scent sprays, and wherever you call from or put that scent spray in, the animals will turn around and just walk in a straight line to that point. So it's good for setting up ambushes and stuff though. So if you've got a tree stand or whatever, you can jump out of the tree stand and go and call down there or put some scent spray up, and that will the animal will just go straight to that point, I suppose is what I'm trying to say. How large is the radius of a gunshot on the map? It's everything. Oh, actually, depending on the gun, Aaron, 22s and stuff like that, about 100 meters. I think shotguns are probably a little bit more than that, but any large caliber will clear. We'll put it this way: in multiplayer games, there's like an unwritten rule on a lot of servers that you should give people 500 meters clearance between you and another person if you're going to use a rifle, so you don't scare their animals. But I guess they can, like the big guns can probably scare out to 300 easy, 400 meters. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Skelet's got it. Big ammo, larger radius. Definitely right. So and that's why bows are good in this game too. Actually, you can just drop a whole bunch of animals. So
Well, look at that rack. That is awesome.
Ahmet Schofield, thank you for the follow,
there
man. I really appreciate it.
Rack.
Thank you very much, everyone. Actually, we've picked up a lot of follows tonight. It's been great, and a lot of subs. Thank you very much, Bigfoot and Biggie, the BBs. Animals do spook a lot easier in classic Stardog, 100%, man. They really do. Man, it's so early in the morning. What is that one? Female? See, I don't know if that is... Wait, we can tell if it's my pig now. It is! That's me Piggy Wiggy down there. Alright, well this is kind of a little bit better because he's calmed down. Because they don't call when they're spooked still. So he's calmed down and he's walking towards us. So hopefully I can get like a side-on shot to him.
Well, look at that rack. That is awesome.
Brad
Brad
Squantage, thank you for the follow, my friend. Very kind of you. If you guys are new, join the Discord. Plenty of awesome people over there. There's a lot of good banter.
Sick rack.
No Call of the Wild spoilers yet, please. Man, that's too far away to hit it with a slug, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm just going to have to do a little bit of hoping here, I think. You join the Discord, awesome. So hey Red Vamps, how you doing, man? Are you guys stopping to make content for this game? Are you guys stopping to make content for it? No, we don't have any plans to stop, Red. I think like in the announcement we're saying that we're just like really focusing on making sure that this works the best for everyone involved. YOLO. Might have been a touch high. The slugs drop quite a bit in this, so yeah, it's beautiful. You guys are all fantastic, by the way. So we need to go to the harvest screen. To be honest with you, I'm thinking about maybe going to my other account soon, just to kind of speed things up. I can open a multiplayer game up too, and we can also people can join, and I can still talk to everybody that wants to know about stuff too. Okay, I did hit it, so I know I've hit it because it's a double track. Unless it walks, like sometimes they walk over the top of each other, but you'll never usually get two tracks like this. So I guess that's the, there we go. So let's see if we put enough in it to drop now. I couldn't really see what sort of blood that was, sadly, but I think that's intestines, that one, so I think it's probably Gornberger this time maybe, but time will tell. Doing some goose hunting right when I watch the stream, Merlin? Yeah. Is there a way to check? I think it tells you, doesn't it? But Pixel was saying it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so if you get 100 CSS, then you will get 100 GMs. Over there, interesting. This is what we were talking about, the tracks lying before, and this is an old one, but I don't think so. But if you kind of look at it, it's actually straight. Remember I was talking to you about the pattern? before, you can see it goes, it's pretty much still straight. All those X's are in a line, and so that's pretty much the best way to keep finding the animal in this. Hey Naranko, how you doing, man? That's a man I need to give a VIP badge to. Actually, I'll do that afterwards. So if you guys don't know, Naranko is the absolute champion that's hooked me up with a place to go hunting in Finland this year. Well, all going to plan anyway. So that'll be cool. Gonna go bow hunting together. Yeah, Red, I don't know if you know, man, but I was playing this game well before I started at Expansive Worlds. It's actually how I got here, and I'd also spent a lot of money on it before beforehand. Oh, that's a good question, Moggy. I'm not sure, sorry. I don't know. If a gun is 10,000 gems, how much time do you think it'll take to get? Not sure, Reds. It's too hard to say, because you could, you know, shoot 100 animals that are 100 CSS. It's doable. Maybe this piggy didn't die. You get no like purple blobs. There's no hunting pressure in this game too. The spawn is different every single time you load up the map. So if you see a big animal in this game, you need to shoot it that session. As soon as you close the game, the animal's gone. Yeah, there we go, Stardog. And this is the thing, is that you guys need to make the most of all the mission systems. It's the best thing I can suggest. So, where did this piggy go? I'm almost tempted to not pick it up so you guys can have a bit of a chuckle at the dock letter. Oh wait, that must be another call, is it? Yeah, pheasant again. Now, this is where the tracking gets a bit weird in this game. The animals can yeet over the cliff here, but they're unlikely to. They usually bounce back. I don't have any first aid kits on me, so I'm not super keen to go and try it out. I think there's a track. I think, yeah, okay, so I think he's turned up and gone this way. Gage, how you doing, buddy? And here we have our pig, ladies and gentlemen. So, a true pig with a true tusks. Whoops. He's gonna be 600 scoring, I think. Jeez, 2 slugs, isn't it terrible? 700 scoring. So 32 CSS. And of course in this game you can do trophy shots if you want to. Piggy's going to run away. Look, you can make them dance, you can move them around, you can do whatever you want with them. It takes a little bit of time to get used to how to position them all and stuff like that, but it's a good feature. Let's put it that way. And you can lose your animal. It can run off down the cliff, so you kind of got to be careful with it, really. What? Whoa, the lighting's terrible here. Alright, I got to redo it. First one on the new account. It's quite a big piggy. Oh, actually, that's right, and you can see where you shot them in this one better too. So look at that. Yeah, like that'll do. So that, you know what? There wasn't much drop on those slugs at all, actually. If I just aimed like true on top of the pin, it would have been much better. Except that bad boy. Here we go. So it was 33 CSS, and I'm going to sell that for 33 GMs. Alright. I am going to quit this game, start up my account. We'll open up the multiplayer game.